What if everything you thought you knew about Bingo Healer was wrong? Behind that cheerful red fur and sweet smile lies a web of hidden mysteries that could change how you see Bluey forever. Today, we're exposing 10 shocking truths about Bingo that the creators have been hiding in plain sight. Some of these revelations are so disturbing that Disney actually removed episodes from official listings to keep them secret. Let's start with the bombshell that's been tearing apart the Bluey fandom. When Chili's sister Brandy visits the girls, she makes a comment that should have every fan questioning everything. Brandy says Bluey looks like Bandit, which makes perfect sense since she's his daughter. But then Chili says Bingo looks like her aunt. Wait, what? Wouldn't it make way more sense to say Bingo looks like Chili herself? This strange comment has sparked the theory that Bingo was actually adopted by Chili and Bandit. Think about it. If Brandy's biggest dream is to have a puppy of her own, and she's struggling with deep depression after losing their mother at a young age, could Bingo actually be Brandy's biological daughter? Maybe Brandy couldn't take care of her during a difficult time, so Chili and Bandit stepped in to raise her as their own. The evidence keeps piling up when you realize we've never seen baby pictures of Bingo or flashbacks to her early years. After more than 150 episodes, that's not a coincidence. It's deliberate. Here's something that will make you rewatch every episode differently. Bingo isn't just a picky eater. She has a serious health condition that requires constant medical supervision. The clues are everywhere once you know what to look for. In Show and Tell, we discover Bingo's ketchup is sugar-free. When Bandit packs school snacks, he specifically makes gluten-free options just for Bingo. In Pavlova, Chili and Bandit desperately try to stop Bingo from eating dessert. Even the Easter Bunny doesn't bring chocolate eggs to their house. The most revealing evidence? Pavlova happens right before Rain, where Bandit is taking Bingo somewhere early in the morning, most likely the hospital, after she got sick from eating the dessert. And in Bumpy, we clearly see Bingo in a hospital setting, confirming that her health struggles are real and ongoing. This might sound crazy, but the evidence is undeniable. In Fairies, weird and magical things start happening to the entire family just because Bingo is feeling upset. And at the end of that episode, she actually sees a real fairy. Not pretend, but an actual magical creature. In Featherwand, a bird gives Bingo a way to prank the whole family. Even though it's supposedly make-believe, how exactly did that bird communicate with her? Then there's Flappy, the butterfly that has an incredibly special connection to Bingo throughout the series. Even Calypso, Bluey's teacher, is suspected by fans of having magical abilities. Could the hidden truth behind Bingo's character be that magic is real in this universe, and she's one of the chosen ones? Sleepy Time isn't just beautiful. It reveals something deeply concerning about Bingo's health. She doesn't just have trouble sleeping like regular kids. Bingo experiences sleepwalking, which means she gets up and moves around while unconscious, doing dangerous things like jumping on her dad, switching beds, and talking to herself. This condition is serious enough that it requires constant supervision. That's why Chili promises she'll always be by Bingo's side, even when she can't see her. Bingo needs round-the-clock care because her sleep disorder could put her in real danger every single night. The fact that she drifts into an actual dream world during sleepy time suggests this isn't normal childhood restlessness. It's a genuine medical condition that turns bedtime into a potential nightmare for the entire family. Eagle-eyed fans have spotted a chilling detail that reveals a hidden tragedy. In Season 1, Bingo uses a basic 2-point safety seat just like Bluey. But by Season 2, specifically in Escape, Bingo's car seat is mysteriously upgraded to a much safer 3-point harness model. This wasn't a random animation choice. The subtle change suggests that the Healer family was involved in a car accident where Bingo was thrown from her seat. As a result, they upgraded her safety equipment to prevent it from happening again. It's a small detail that adds a layer of trauma to the family's past, one we may never get a full explanation for, but the evidence is there if you know where to look. Most fans don't realize this, but Bingo had significant trouble learning to speak. In 10 Bottles, she sings a counting song while kicking pine cones, but when she gets to the number 2, She simply cannot say it, even though she clearly recognizes what it is. In dance mode, she struggles to express her feelings verbally. This might be why she got Floppy, her stuffed bunny. The episode Sleepy Time proves that Bingo uses this toy to express emotions she can't put into words. A photograph in Smoochy Kiss shows baby Bingo fast asleep with Floppy right next to her, suggesting she's needed this communication aid since she was very young. The evidence points to Bingo taking much longer than typical children to develop language skills. Before we continue exposing these shocking secrets, make sure you hit that subscribe button, or Bandit will challenge you to a game of keepy-uppy that you're definitely going to lose. Bingo's incredible sensitivity is actually the reason the whole Healer family participates in therapeutic activities. In Favorite Thing, Bingo becomes devastated all day, simply because Bluey laughed at her for struggling to eat a tomato. In Bad Mood, she gets extremely upset when Chili tells her she's being disobedient. The family's response reveals they've learned specific therapeutic techniques. When Bandit pretends to be Bingo's bad mood in that episode, he's using a strategy taught by child psychologists. In Fairies, when Bandit is harsh with Bingo, the entire family works together to create an elaborate game to help her feel better. These aren't just normal parenting moments. They're carefully orchestrated therapeutic interventions designed to help Bingo manage her emotional sensitivity. The family has clearly received professional guidance on how to support her mental health. Despite the episode kids explicitly stating that parents don't have favorites, the evidence suggests Chili and Bandit actually do prefer Bingo over Bluey. In Mini Bluey, Bandit makes several telling comments about wanting double Bingo and how much easier his life would be with two helpful children like her. The most damning evidence comes when Bandit and Chili have a private conversation where Bandit says, "But seriously, how good's double Bingo?" And Chili responds, "Yeah, I know." They're literally agreeing that Bingo is the better child when they think no one can hear them. This favoritism extends beyond the show itself. Every single fan poll consistently shows Bingo outpacing Bluey by massive margins. Some fans even comment that the show should have been called Bingo instead of Bluey. The quiet, introverted character has somehow become more beloved than the actual main character. With everything Bingo is dealing with, feeling left out by older children, struggling with health issues, being the family's emotional burden, there are clear signs pointing toward a future episode where she runs away from home. As the younger sibling, Bingo constantly feels overshadowed by Bluey and her friends. In Butterflies, she's left behind when Judo convinces Bluey to play without her. In Spy Game, her desires go completely unheard, while the older kids control the action. As Bingo gets older and develops more independence, she might feel frustrated enough to prove herself by leaving home. With a new baby cousin coming into the family, she could feel even more pushed aside and unimportant, leading to a desperate attempt to get attention by disappearing. In Surprise, we get a glimpse of adult Bingo at Easter Island, proving she grows up to be an adventurous world traveler. But this brief scene reveals something even more significant. Bingo attends Bluey's graduation and becomes an aunt herself, confirming the sisters maintain their relationship into adulthood. But here's the kicker. If our adoption theory is correct, this means Bingo will eventually learn the truth about her biological family. The future timeline suggests she'll have to confront the reality of her past while building her own identity as an explorer and archaeologist. The fact that she's drawn to Easter Island, a place of ancient mysteries and hidden secrets, might reflect her own journey of uncovering the truth about her origins. What secret shocked you the most? Do you think Bingo really is adopted, or are these just coincidences? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other deep dives into the hidden mysteries of your favorite animated characters.